only got through the first 2 minutes of the first video I recorded, and I was like quite surprised. I mean, sometimes like I know I have to think of like one thing like I noticed, like I remember like I first attempted to like create a video blog. Um, I observed other video blogs basically, and I saw that other people basically like, celebrities, for example, are just, radio personality, TV personalities. They're pretty much, I mean, they're paid to like basically, be at ease, in front of the camera and to, somewhat be a professional as to like, be some type of talent that people would like actually, sit and watch like between advertisers, basically. One thing that made my day earlier is oh, I have to like um Google this up and put it to my Twitter. But basically, Oprah Winfrey was asked about like her opinions as far as who's going to replace Joy Behar on The View, and her like particular reaction was just like I mean, now that I think about it, it's, I mean, Oprah Winfrey, I know she's had like her, not Oprah Winfrey, I was talking about Whoopi Goldberg. I don't know why I mentioned Oprah Winfrey, but her like particular response to this, um, I don't know, like if I'm probably gonna be too lazy, but if I do find the dialogue, the text I was looking for, I'll post it in the description of this video. But basically it's like, oh, like I don't give a fuck. I mean, this is TV, so they have to like censor like the four-letter words. But I guess one nice thing about YouTube is the only line that they do draw is if I were to like stand up and pull my dick out, then yeah, this video would be deleted along with my account. But yeah, to paraphrase it, basically she was like, I don't give a fuck who like replaces Joy Behar. My job is to be on The View by uh 11 o'clock and like get my ass off by 12 o'clock, and like as long as my check doesn't bounce, like I don't really give a shit. It's not my show, it's Barbara's, referring to Barbara Walters. And I thought it was funny. uh I'm also inspired to basically be at that point in my life where basically for an hour I can just like pretend to like I don't know, I guess not blackface, but whatever she does for to attract the white audience, whatever. It's enough to earn her a paycheck. And yeah, basically to sit and like shoot the bull for an hour and like get paid every 2 weeks, whatever she gets paid. Um, speaking of money, I just discovered that there was you know, I'm literally walking around with like $10 in my pocket, and yeah, I was asking my dad for a favor, and I told him I had some money in my checking account, and because like I wanted to purchase those frames I saw on eBay, and he said, "Well, look into your account and see how much you have," because like I was thinking maybe I have 50, maybe a little below it, maybe so I was actually proud of myself because in order to first I opted to go online thinking I created uh, an account. Turns out that I didn't. But yeah, both like online and on the phone, they wanted to know my account number for Queens County Savings Bank or New York Community Bank, and I've been with them for a couple of years now, and I was surprised that like the number was just it was like maybe like a 10-digit number, more or less. I was able to recall that, so I was able to discover that I had like $170 in my checking account, which was a lot more than um, I expected to have. Um, yeah, right now I talked about my finances from two sources um, earlier. That should be, you know, another thing. Like I couldn't even finish going through the first video because I noticed like all of these awkward pauses I was the black screen sometimes on my computer. Um, like like after a couple of minutes, the computer turns black, conserves energy. But basically, when I'm like, there's a journal group I'm involved in this like program I go to, and it talks about different types of journaling, and one of them is stream of consciousness, and that's more or less what I'm doing right now. But like, just looking at my first video, I guess like the number one thing I picked up on is like all the pauses where I was like, just like thinking and just like, you know, I don't know. I guess like when you're having a conversation with somebody, whether it's like on the phone, in person, or like, in some cases a support group, and there's just like awkward silence for a couple of seconds and nobody has really nothing to say. It's just like really, I don't know, just to like really see myself. Um, it's one thing where it's just like, there's two people, two or more people, but when you look at yourself and like you're critiquing yourself, it's more or less, no. I mean, to make a bad situation worse, I would have to, like, my teacher in high school, like, he got on me about saying, I mean, uh, sometimes, I don't know, like, I'm almost tempted to, go back in this video and, like, count how many times I use, like, the expression, like, UMMM, you get the point. Like, I'm in like this program I mentioned earlier. One of the interns was, I don't know, for some reason, um, well, I'm also, I mean, I started with the story. For some reason, like, her favorite expression is very good. And like she said it so often that like I basically started taking tally of how many times she said it in a particular group. And I remember one time I took a tally and it was like 25 times. And like I guess that's pretty much the average. And I don't know, things to do when I'm bored. Um, I guess I got 3 minutes left to this video. So I don't know, I'm probably gonna look at the second video I made, which is more or less, well, it wasn't a critique of the first one. I was more or less killing time while the first video was being rendered onto YouTube. But yeah, I remember oh yeah, I was looking at the video and I remember turning to the side like this, and I realized, damn, like I remember my sister said you look like a bum, and I was like, how do I look like a bum? Like, you don't want to believe that, sometimes like what somebody's telling you. I turned and like I realized, wow, like I really need to shave more often. Actually, like there was like a lot more hair. Um, like it's funny because like there's somebody else's. I was recently introduced to Instagram, and one of the people I used to skate with calls himself Pimp Juice. I mean, his real name is Shardy Neves. But I I decided to like join Instagram. I grabbed my mom's tablet. For some reason, I don't know why, but I guess the one limitation Instagram has is like, I mean, first and foremost, you can't even sign up like using like a regular laptop. You have to have like a mobile device. Like, you have to download the app through iTunes or Google Play. So I got my mom's tablet and I went on like, the shopping, Google Play, wherever, however you access it. And basically I looked up Instagram. I downloaded it and basically started taking a couple of pictures. I took a self-portrait. I took a picture of what my collage, which is here to my right. Uh, and I started going through like the family album, and I mean, probably get the best quality. I can scan those images in one by one, but like, if you have like a tablet or, with a camera, so it makes things a little bit easier. So I thought I would occupy my time doing that on Sunday, but my mom, um, she took that along with my laptop tonight, which is how I got my father's computer in the first place. So, going back to what I'm doing right now, it's 3:21. I mean, I'm actually thinking of just like, staying up and just making it to my meeting on time. All right. at the 10-point mark. Ah, shit. Screen black again. Peace.